Hello. As I sit and watch the numerous videos debating evolution, I am left with a strong sense that somebody along the line has forgotten the point of the debate. It is not as such to debate every small fact and nuance that can be pulled up by each opposing side. As a fellow evolutionist, I look for any or all creationists to be able to prove with quantifiable evidence that the position has merit. This cannot be done by quoting people throughout history out of context. Maybe what we need here is an explanation of what out of context means. If I make the statement, almost every car I've ever owned has been a Ford product, and then am quoted by somebody else as having said, I trust Ford products and will only drive Fords, then I will have been taken out of context. Personally, I prefer and trust Hondas, but I cannot afford one. Fords are inexpensive and I can buy a new one rather than repair the one I'm driving. This happens to politicians and public speakers all the time. People are constantly being misquoted and taken out of context, and all we have left is the debate about what the person was really trying to say to begin with. If you're going to quote somebody, take the time to read or listen to everything that is being said, the whole story. I can take any video from anyone on either side of this subject and clip it together to make you sound like an idiot or a genius. Being able to mince words and blatantly confuse facts just so you can avoid the issues does not mean that you've gained any ground in your debate. It just means that you're annoying the rest of us that can see through you. I want an open, honest, educated debate about evolution versus creationism. And I'm willing to have an open mind. If you can state facts and present your case well, I will concede the issue to you. I was born and raised in a Christian home, brought up to believe that the Bible was the irrefutable Word of God, that Genesis was a literal account of the formation of our planet and our universe, and that science was wrong. I believed this all the way up to high school. That's when I sat down with my minister and asked him questions about creationism and Christianity in general. We debated for 3 hours in his office. In the end, he told me that the only way that creationism could exist was through faith, and that he could not answer my questions honestly, because he himself had doubts. It was only then that I decided that the right thing to do was to study it for myself. And after years of researching Christianity, Islam, creationism, evolution, and any other story that seemed to have an opinion, I found that the only theory that made any sense was, or based on any fact, was evolution. I ask myself, have any of you out there who would refute evolution ever actually studied it? Have you really put your beliefs on the back burner and sat down to look into it with an open mind? I'm not here to debate the fossil record with you or to get all muddled up with the physics of the Big Bang Theory and try to prove it to you. There are several other people on YouTube and in the world at large that can do this much better than I. As a matter of fact, to this date, I'm still in awe of Aaron Ra's ability to rattle off the fossil record so clearly. What I want here is open, honest discussion, without word games or hostility, about why you believe in creationism and what facts and or proof you can bring to the table to back up your statement.